What up, everybody? How you doing? I just got out of the theater from watching Saw X, and we are going to talk about it with no spoilers right now. I'm just going to give you my thoughts on some simple things. My initial reaction to this movie is, I think I was too hyped for it. I was too excited. I was thinking this was going to be the best Saw movie in the franchise. And walking out the door, I would say it is not that. It was good. I enjoyed it. I'm not mad at it in any way. I feel like they could have done more with the story. To me, the story felt possibly incomplete. But not like incomplete at the end, but some of the meat or things that could have happened during the story kind of felt incomplete to me. When it was over, I was like, oh, that's it. At times, it did kind of feel a little slower paced. But I mean, if we watch the Saw movies, there's build up to things. And a good part of this movie is getting up to speed as to why the events that are happening, which it says in the trailer and everything. Basically what's going on, that he was cheated by these fake doctors that were supposedly going to cure him, and it was all a load of crap. So there is some story building toward that. They do make us like or dislike certain characters. We do have some of the faces from older Saw movies reappear. I'm not even going to get into that. That shouldn't be a spoiler at this point, but I'm not even going to get into that. So you did get the fanfare of, like giving us a little bit of what we want, some of that good old-fashioned Saw feel, aside from more than just Jigsaw and Billy. You got some others, so that was cool. But I just felt like I'm feeling not let down, maybe a little anticlimactic based on the build-up and the trailer, but it was still fun. The gore was out of this world. It was absolutely great. The traps were really fun and cool. A little, maybe, one of the things that I love about the Saw movies is that typically everything is plausible. This stuff could happen. Some of the games that they had to play in this had me questioning, could people really do that without passing out from the pain? Because, once you reach a certain threshold, your body's going to go like, nope, I'm shutting down. And I guess that's all for us to interpret. That's, in my opinion, I was kind of questioning, is this stuff that people could do? Were these games too hard? Or is that just my opinion, being like a wuss or whatever? I don't know. But the games, the traps were fun. They were crazy just watching them. I mean, there was cringe-worthy moments where I was like, oh, you got to do that? The poster, what we see with the thing in the poster with the eyes was excellent. It was excellent. I thought a little bit of the writing at times was a little, I don't know if I want to go with hokey, but there was some of the dialogue in the movie was stuff that, okay, we knew had to be said to get us from A to B. We knew this had to be said. I think we could have been, with the writing, a little more creative, but it's a Saw movie, and we're not talking, a Stephen King writer. We're not talking, Stanley Kubrick. We're not talking Scorsese. We're talking Saw. So I kind of like, it's like, okay, we'll give it a pass. But I thought that some of the dialogue writing could have been better. I thought they could have done a little bit more just with the story in general. And I think, as excited as I was based on the trailer, I had hoped to walk out of the theater a little more pumped, where I walked out of the theater going like, okay, that was good. It was fun. It was gory. It was Saw. It was Tobin Bell in Saw. And that was good. That's what I wanted. It definitely scratched an itch. I'm not mad at this movie at all. Like I said, I'm not mad at it. But it could have been better. Could have been better. And I don't want to get into any real specifics why, because we're so early and this is no spoilers. But that's just my opinion. On a 1 to 10, right now, I'm going to give it a 7.5. I'm going to give it a 7.5. If you're going into this going like, I want gore, I want cool traps, I want Jigsaw, I want Billy, you're going to get that. And the thing with Billy is, in the other movies, Billy was really cool. In this one, what he does, and you see a little bit of it in the trailer, the reason Billy's there is pretty cool. But there's not a whole lot of Billy, and I wish they would have done more. But it was just different. In the other Saw movies, I don't want to get into. I got to be careful because I don't want to spoil anything. But it's a different style Saw movie, as we expected, because this is like from John Kramer's perspective. It's a different style. Things happen differently. Things just happen differently. The traps happen. The gore happens. The people with the timer counting down to do these things to save their lives, that happens. All that happens, but it just happens a little bit differently. And that's not a bad thing. It's just a different thing. But anyways, I don't know. That's about all I want to rant on this. I don't want this to be a real long video. 7.5 out of 10 is where I'm at. Not let down, but just a little underwhelmed, maybe, because I was so pumped going into the theater. That's my thoughts. Let me know your thoughts down below. A score would be great. I'd love to hear what you rate it. Please don't spoil it for anybody in the comments or anything. Maybe down the road we'll talk about it on a live stream or something a little bit more. But anyways, go check it out. It's worth seeing in the theater. If you're a Saw fan, you've got to go see this in the theater. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good one. Take care of yourselves. See you soon.